Oh my gato, the last event inside ZZZ 2.0. I need to do this shit. Belle? Speaking of the devil, we were just about to look here. Alice and Yuzuha. Well, there's this movie Alice was dying to see at a graphic cinema, so she insisted I come watch it with her. How's that for a reason? Yuzuha, quit messing with me. And how do you even know I want to see a movie? I know you pretty well. Anyway, enough chit chat. So Belle, what do you think of this little Spook Shack stand we put up? Very spooky. Right? I need you to say that. Here's the deal. Even though Spook Shack is an internet forum, we got sections that are open to the public web. And we're regular users plus creepypasta threads. Creepypastas? There's creepypastas. Very interesting. This spot used to be pretty active with users chatting back and forth, even more lively than the internet at times. But now the initial hype's worn off. New posts have been dropping off hard lately. If you're wondering why I'm doing Yuzuha's voice like this is unironically how the English dub voice actor speaks. Yuzuha and I analyzed the source of the existing posts and found that the number of posts about the Janus Quarter are way lower than Wi-Fi Peninsula. So we got an idea to come here and promote the forum. A couple of Wi-Fi girls coming out the Janus Quarter. They're all new Eriduian citizens. So. Exactly, as the saying goes. With an eye sharp enough to spot urban legends, there's no place that doesn't have them. As long as we let these people know about this treasure forum, there'll be a steady stream of fresh stories to get Spook Shack buzzing again. Alright, how the fuck do I promote this? Well, we might need Belle in the hand for our boot. Our idea is the revival of the truth behind paranormal events. The folks who stop by our boot document them on the forum in one hand and let people it lets people know about Spook Shack. On the other, get the Spook Shack story vault. Reveal the truth. What's the point of the urban legends? Urban legends and magic tricks are totally different, you know? Once a magic trick's been exposed, it loses all its appeal. But urban legends, they don't work that way at all. Even when truth comes to light, urban legends still spark people's imagination, spawning even more wild stories built on that foundation. It's kind of like how they ruined the backrooms. Besides, even if the customers who aren't into urban legends, helping them deal with their fears and worries is pretty rewarding too. Alright, what can we do? Belle, you should know that the Janus Quarter's local scene pretty well, right? Oh, Belle, you should know the Janus Quarter's local scene pretty well, right? As everyone knows, urban legends always carry undeniable regional flavor. If we want to peel back the mystery, we're gonna have to count on you to be our local expert. So, we want to commission you temporarily to run the Spook Shack Urban Legend Investigation stand. Yuzuha and I will scope out the surrounding areas too, dig for any local paranormal events, and then invite them over. We've already gotten the lowdown on some of the ghostly happenings going on. We've been in contact with the affected citizens. Meaning, as long as Belle is ready to up and close and personal with urban legends, the shop can open right now. Alright, leave it to me. Whoa, that's Belle for you. Saying that what Alice can never bring herself to say with such ease. You see, huh? Anyway, some visitors are pre-registered online, while others just happen to pass by the booth and decide to ask on a whim. Alice already set up his computer to automatically log conversation records from consultations. I'm counting on you to handle the rest. Alice and I are gonna watch him, and we're gonna hit up the street to promote the forum. After catching her simply telling about going to watch a movie, Yuzuha sticks out her tongue playfully, grabs all head and takes off. Great, so they pawned all the work off onto me. Yeah, great, fantastic. You watch them head to the movie theater. Sure enough, Yuzuha spills the beans. I wasn't a slip of tongue. Alright, let's see what the hell I can do for this stall. Let's get familiar how Spook Shack internal system works. Master, you have successfully logged into the forum management system. I shall assist you in completing your paranormal consultation duties. First, let's do a demo. Listen to the citizens' troubles and uncover the truth. Once you complete the demo, you may officially begin handling citizens' problems. Note, I shall remain by your side, Master, and provide you with the optimal solution when you require. Kaide. Midnight hauntings. Getting chased off by earthbound spirits. One of these, huh? As the manager of the stall, you must uncover the truth behind strange incidents helping citizens. Based on the citizen's description, select the appropriate response. Choose the correct answer. Yeah, got it. Sergeant Garrett, Midnight Hauntings, Electric Demon. Well, I feel like I've been possessed by Ridu's legendary electric demon. A few days ago, every corner of my place started carrying an electrical charge. I'm not kidding, I tested a spot in my test bed, and by all rights, it should have been shocked into the hospital for now, but I'm completely fine. Could it be that I'll be shooting lightning? Is your electric pen busted? Huh? Oh, now I think about it calmly. That's actually possible. I was always probably too panicked earlier, so I never suspected 10 might be the cause. Thanks, I'll go do past 10 and come back later. Keep a cool head, dickhead. That's enough practice. All the customers who made appointments are rolling in. Time to get to work. Master, due to power limitations, I can only assist when necessary. Please analyze resident statements closely to give the best answer. Biddy. Got it. Really? Do I have to click it? The crazy downfall was the drag that goes straight to my place. The night, thin shadowy figure appeared in my bedroom curtains, like someone outside reaching up to tap the window. The thunder, raining is going non-stop. I couldn't sleep a wink at all at night. The next day, bright sunshine, like nothing ever happened the night before. Weather's been nice ever since, well I guess the ghosts are in a good mood. Doesn't bother me again. Brother, it was just a wind. But there aren't trees any closest to my way. I do remember there being a tree planted outside the building. But the wind of that night had also been strong enough to blow its branches all the way up to my window. Ugh, don't tell me all those horror stories from rainy nights in New York to start like this. Oh, next time it rains, I'll pop into some earplugs and get a good night's sleep. Heavy rain. 18. Nah, Bell. The video stores. I'm just doing my voice for all of our 8-bit. Bell, the video storage electric bill for this period came in, and it's really weird. The electric bill's even crazier. It's crazy high, super high, even higher than when Fairy comes to our store. Could it be a ghost is stealing electricity? You forgot about Wishing Sprite? Don't worry, it's just unnecessary expense. Yeah, isn't it just Fairy? Wishing Sprite, got it. So our electric bill is hitting records because Fairy's been playing Wishing Sprite. If it's high, let it be high. Ruby, Midnight Hauntings. We're done. Okay, but Ruby actually has a voice like that. Okay, I heard of the quartet. Me and my friends tried it out in the classroom at the school when it got dark, and we actually encountered the legendary 5th participant. And I even touched it. We were just messing around out of curiosity, but then it happened, and the legend never said how to get rid of the ghost, though. What if it's still following me around? You sure it wasn't just Ellen's tale? The world of science doesn't do magic tricks with people. They literally walked and pulled a prank. It was a classroom local ghost. When the lights came back on, everyone was standing exactly where they were supposed to be. Wait, oh, I got it. After I touched someone, I pulled my hand back because I was scared, but those footsteps still in the classroom went away from my oh god damn, it was the classroom was from my friend in the switch walking back after having come to scare me. I'm going back to school. She'd have totally buy me some tea milk. If one ain't enough, make it two. Kian, heart set in the city of Ironman. My kid's been rolling her eyes back, throwing her arms up and screaming out of nowhere lately. Thing is, she's got zero memory of it after she snapped out of it. I'm freaking out here. A few days back, she was begging me for some new game. I said no. She's been sulking ever since. Things got worse. The more I think about it, the more scared I get. What if the little ghost got her during the time and straight up possessed her? Just wants to play the game City of Iron game. Maybe never do more homework. I think she just wants to play that game, bro. Yes, that's the exact name of the game she mentioned. Seeing it, or suddenly get sick like that, and all these terrible thoughts run through my head. Maybe I've been too hard on her. Maybe I should spend more time with her and actually get to know what she's into. Well, anyway, I'm gonna grab the game and play with her. Thanks for talk. Have fun with your daughter, old man. Aria. Manager! A few days ago, after trading at 404 wrapped up, I turned off my projector to get some air, and what? I was wandering pretty far out without realizing. When I snapped out of it, I started heading back. Got this feeling something was tailing me. I know constructs can regulate the body temp, but an emotional module still calculated that spine-chilling sensation. I hustled back to 404 and Ari told me that. And Ari told me, who's Ari? Dongguang Yu and Suna, and you're Ari. You're Aria. And Ari told me that was. Is Ari one of the girls who work there? That's not the head lady, is it? One of 6th Street's urban legends is a black spirit. It's a back spirit. Maybe one of your friends would recognize you. The back spirit was a total construct fanatic. Maybe one of your friends recognized you. A friend of yours? Well, she shouldn't be a bad person, right? No. Maybe when I have my projection on, I've never encountered anything like that before. Could it be that she only likes the real me? You do me a favor and tell her that she wants to meet me. She could come directly at 404. No need to be so secret around me. It's fucking Grace. Nate. 2 days ago, my buddy dragged me to this new gadget store. He was dying to pull for the gotcha machine that's been hyping up forever. Things got weird. He pulled like 10 times, and from start to finish, he kept getting the same 2 capsules on repeat. Nothing else. Not even once. You made me try saying if you get the same thing, we're both getting dragged to hell by the gotcha machine cursed Ari man. And I actually both wanted to say this too. What do? Am I going to hell now? Brother, I swear you never pull a gotcha again. Someone fucked with the machine, brother. Oh, really? No, that's a relief. As long as it's not a curse, I'm cool with whatever. I had my doubts about the gotcha machine before, but everyone else seemed to be getting what they wanted. Now I think about it, maybe it was just the one we used was rigged. Guess we won't be heading to hell after all, but definitely got hit up public security. Ivy. I totally got hit with sleep paralysis last night. I suddenly realized I couldn't move at all. My arms and legs felt like they were pinned down by a ghost. No matter how hard I struggled, I totally lost it and cried under the covers for ages. It took like dozens of minutes before I could finally move again. Maybe that thing finally left. Just thinking about it still freaks me out, so what should I do if I run into it again? Have you tried a lighter blanket? Wow, talk about a wake-up call. I just realized the season's changed recently. It's getting all stuffy and hot, but I'm still using one of the thick winter comforter. Plus, I got so scared I couldn't move at all. Well, no wonder I felt like there was 1,000 pounds pressing down on me. Oh, thanks for the head up. I'm gonna go switch it out now. Sweet dreams. Jade. What the hell? I came back from a business trip and my bank boot suddenly started calling me Mama out of nowhere. I had to think for 2 or 3 years now. I've never seen anything this freaky before. I'm convinced that some ghost possessed my bang boot, and it's gotta be a little kid ghost too. Otherwise, why would it go through all that trouble just to find itself a mom? When I claimed the kid? You sure it wasn't picking up a meme while I was playing the game or something? Wait, that's the reason? No wonder I was so happy before I left my business trip. Turns out it was just waiting for me to come so I could secretly play a game. When I get back, I'm cutting off its internet access. Otherwise, it's definitely gonna keep picking up all this random nonsense. Honestly. Get the authorities to do something about this, like some kind of access restrictions kind of stuff. There's no parental restrictions on Bang Boot. It's all been addressed. Great. Why is it wise? I had no idea you knew so much about urban legends. No wonder Yuzuha and Alice can do to help. That's our sister anyways. It's about time we close up shop. Hope we had okay, we're done here. 8,000 out of 8,000. Get the hell out of here. We got 1 more of these. Hang on, I want to check 404. There's no way in hell anyone from 404 is named Ari, right? Who the hell is Ari? Is the head lady's name Ari?
Hey
it is Ari.
check this out.
I did not remember her name being Ari at all. I guess it is. I genuinely don't remember her name being Ari. I guess she's not the head of house. She's just like the front desk. Anyways. New stuff to do. Daylight Phantom, huh? I gotta do more voices. Master, dude. Yes. Dios. Well, I recently made a new friend who loves watching Bang Boot competitions. Weird thing is, whenever they say I don't see how I can win this one, they got no chance. Those players in disfavor actually pull off a victory. Does he have some kind of supernatural power? Otherwise, how can they reverse jinx everything it points out? Just a reverse betting jinx. Celestial Eye. Whatever, bro. So, it's whatever is confident about tanks, but the stuff it doubts ends up crushing it. In that case, next time I compete with the other Bang Boot, I'm trying to bring it along. As long as it bets against me, I'm guaranteed to win. And if I use the reverse jinx to score some good coins in rock, paper, scissors next time, I'll totally share them with you. How do you play rock, paper, scissors? With your eyes? Tyrone. Look like something's up with that club's equipment. Just recently, Miss Jay Guang was granted the title Void Hunter not too long ago, came by the club for some live combat testing. Out of curiosity, we loaded up the combat records and left behind by 2 other Void Hunter ranked big shots in the testing program. But the data we got back was totally underwhelming, and the logs were filled with nothing but insufficient DPS warnings. Void Hunter, right? It's an Easter egg the devs created. Is that saying that she doesn't perform as well as Miyavi and the equipment broke? Impossible. After the last system failure, we completely overhauled our testing program and equipment, gutted it, and rebuilt the entire core code from the ground up. Even loaded data from 10 Void Hunters wouldn't crash the system. But maybe it would. Lucy. Paroxy. Man, it's such a headache. Long story short, Caesar's been acting weird these past few days. I don't know what she's gotten into her, but she's not reading manga. She keeps pulling us aside to say weird stuff like, Lucy, don't worry about what others think. Be brave and chase your dreams. What the heck is this about? She got possessed with a manga character. There's some manga she hasn't read yet. You're saying Caesar's acting like this because she ran out of manga to read? Darn it. I didn't realize her withdrawal systems would be this bad. Alright, I'll go grab some new manga for her. Hopefully she'll chill out when she gets her hands on them. Make sure she finishes the new ones. Know me. I'm a tarot enthusiast, so I tend to trust the results of my readings. One day, just as I was heading out, right when I got downstairs, I saw 2 tarot cards floating down from above. I checked the cards. Their combination could totally be read as going out will bring misfortune. It freaked me out so bad, I went straight back upstairs. I brought those 2 cards with me. And, well, please take a look. Someone upstairs is practicing throwing vengeful spirit. No. This is ridiculous. Even if you don't believe in tarot cards, you should at least show some respect. How could you treat them like ordinary playing cards and trash them like that? You could end up getting cursed for this. Why don't you give them a head up there? Hey. This is so weird. I just went out for a hot pot with my besties. She loves spicy soup base, but I can't handle any spices at all. We ordered 2 flavor hot pot, but then I tasted spiciness in the meat, and when I put it in the clear soup, I'm absolutely sure my utensils never touched the spicy side. It was already bizarre enough, but then she had to go and tell a bunch of hot pot restaurant horror stories to freak me out. Seriously, I'm giving her the silent treatment for 10 minutes. Your taste buds are busted, bitch. She mixed chili in to fuck you up. That's just so ridiculously simple that I never even give it any thought. Now I finally get why she insists on mixing dipping sauces for me. Going on and on, like, I totally know your preferences by heart, so let me handle it. So this is what she was after. I'm ignoring her for 30 minutes. Try going for a 60. Corin. That's your proxy. A few days ago, when I was off, I was watching TV alone on my own side. The screen started switching by itself. Everything it showed was work-related. First, complete hair haircut, and ultimate work prodigy. Could it be there's a workaholic ghost living in my TV? Just thinking about it makes my heart race. Reading this hint, you should get to work. So I'm connected to the wrong TV. Is that really it? Oh, well, I feel much better now. I also hope that this neighbor who's super enthusiastic about work, but kinda careless, can get through their shift smoothly. I also watch less TV here and work harder. Thank you for the answer, Mr. Proxy. Working hard, Corin. Keep it up. Haley. Gosh, she sounds like she would have like the Valley Girl accent. Lately, for some reason, we've been seeing a massive surge in folks coming to watch horror thriller flicks. So we had to add extra showings, including... Oh, it's not Haley's voice. Haley's the fucking film girl at the movie theater. What am I doing? Well, that's not her voice. She had like a light voice. Lately, for some reason, we've been seeing a massive surge in folks coming to watch horror and thriller flicks. So we had to add extra showings, including late night screenings. Here's where it gets weird. After one of those late night sessions wrapped up, I was floored to find the projector automatically started playing another movie. I bolted up to the projection room, but it was empty. Could it have been a movie-loving ghost hunting our cinema? Someone probably put it on for themselves. Now, Blaze screening films without permission? Now that you mention it. After that late night showing ended, I do remember there was a technician on duty who hadn't left yet, but why didn't he just give me a heads up beforehand? Had me stressing out for nothing. Cinema employees watching movies after work. Boss probably won't make a big deal of it, right? Can't get too flashy. Venus! Oh, it's you. You really are amazing at everything, kiddo. So, the other night, I was walking Pika past the construction zone, and all of a sudden it started baring its teeth and barking like crazy. It's always been such a gentle dog. I've heard that animals are way more sensitive to paranormal stuff than we are. Could it be that there's a ghost lurking in that alley that only Pika can see? By the way, Venus, your dog's got superpowers. I should report this to the city administration, but this is not some paranormal event. As long as Pika is that clingy little pup, I'm good. Well, thanks for letting me know, sweetie. Let's walk dogs together sometime. I have a cat. Sorry. I had to wrap it up. Belle, I had no idea you knew so much about... Okay, fucking send dialogue on. Street corner rumors. Who else we got? God, bro, my voice acting's gonna get horrific. Yes. Jingzhuan. Yijin said that if you pray at any incense burner in Shubian Temple and silently make a wish in your heart, it'll come true. Half believing, I silently chanted, "Let me skip homework for 3 years and give me top grades and big exams." Then, from beside the incense burner came a deep, rhythmical, indescribable sound, like whispers of a deity. And since the gods have already given their divine sign through incense burners, I guess I have no choice but to skip my homework, right? There's a fucking cat inside there. Really? Well, no wonder it can never be a chubby cat whenever I want to go make a wish at Shubian Temple. Turns out it's with Susan away inside the goddamn incense burner. Don't skip your homework, kid. Son of... There's something that happened a long time ago. I want to ask your thoughts on them. Back when the Angels of Illusion had just formed, we hadn't come to 404 yet. Our first physical album predictably sold only single-digit copies. But under those circumstances, an anonymous fan wrote us a call and response. Chance rose. To this day, we still haven't met that fan, and we have no way to express our gratitude. Ghost of the Delulus. You sure it wasn't this Nangwang you writing it? Nangwang wrote this? What if it was here? Why didn't she just tell me and I hear that? Would she be shy? No way. No way! Not going being shy. Ugh. But she was just enjoying watching me and Arya spin around all happy in the calm response. Not going, you big mini. Maybe she was just happy with it. Snap! I don't know what Snap's voice would sound like, to be honest, bro. Asher yells fucking Bang Boo. Yesterday, I used Bang Boo facial recognition app that auto-applies accessories during my photography stream. The software froze for a bit, and when I restarted, something weird showed up. Even though I was alone at the time, the software showed a bunch of Bang Boo faces, each with bizarre expressions. Stream some paranormal shit, Snap. Oh, so that's why. Let me try updating the app right now. Seems to be working. Everything in the chat is very nice, too. Alright, I'm heading back to the stream now. Thanks so much. You were streaming this entire time? You know, there's really a god inside hollows. The god of hollows. I'm not just making this up. I got lost in a hollow once, and that's when I heard it. The calm, delicate voice echoing all around me. I followed it and made it out alive. Ever since then, every time I enter a hollow, I hear that voice. Do you hook me up with an intro, bro? Like, hang on now. Hallucinations? For real? I've always made it out safe, haven't I? That voice has been guiding me this whole time. Could it be that I'm just survival instincts kicking in? You know what? I guess you're right. Why would a hollow does a disaster like that give birth to some god that helps humans? I'll find time to get ether aptitude tested. Anyways, thanks for the wake-up call. Brother, you might die if you go into the hollow. That was a creator ripping your dreams out. Enzo. Yo, some Bang Boo came to the shop recently and acted kind of weird. So I wanted to ask if EOS and 18 are showing similar symptoms. Yelling stuff about combat and elbow strikes, then begging me to install boxing parts on them. This is kind of new Bang Boo modern trend or something. It's a new virus. Isn't the Bang Boo Slam we helped the Sumo Boo, didn't we? Gonna be that ultimate Bang Boo championship they're all chatting about in my shop? I thought they were just playing some kind of role-playing game at the time. Those little guys sure know how to stir things up. Maybe they watch some fighting tournament broadcasts and want to give it a shot themselves. I don't think our Bang Boo's gonna be joining that one. Ubana. Like Hannah, but fucking Diana. The starry skies last night was absolutely gorgeous. So I got the idea to head out and capture some inspiration. I stayed out nice and comfy until the next morning's late hours. And finally, I heard this weird sound. Softly singing tune. Oh yeah, I also heard the voice call itself something like the Night Emissary. Straight up legendary character. I keep just defaulting to like the Valley X, I don't know why. I mean, that's probably my night owl buddy. Your name is Lucia. Oh, so they're a friend of yours? Oh, maybe you can remind them to come back on all the night nighters and take care of themselves. She's a nocturnal being. Ciccio. Bell, save me. My phone is acting weird. Like, really weird. It auto-recording that the commissioner's voice and playing it back on loop. Some kind of prank. Is he really another commissioner inside this thing? You hit the record button. Was that it? Was it reminding him to stay? Okay, hits the record button. I feel like he would have heard a recording. Oh, I see. Cool. I mean, even though the commissioner is rude and harsh and totally unsympathetic, he wouldn't be controlling me to that extent. But still, even if it's not actually the commissioner watching me through the phone, having his voice suddenly come out is pretty freaky. Just uninstalled it. Dialing. Roxy, something interesting has happened while I was working the late night show. She also has a nasally voice. So, I want to ask you what you think. It was dead quiet, no complaints or anything to deal with. When suddenly I heard this that sound in the hallway, like someone was hopping along. Hard not to notice, right? But man, when I rushed out to check in the corridor, there was nothing there. All I know, there's a certain legendary creature that hops around like that. Remember that little fluffy bunny? Zhao was working late. Makes sense, I guess. But Senior Zhao wouldn't hide from me. Nah. The moment I see her, she does a huge stack of paperwork right on my desk. That's about to... You'd almost dodged that from happening. I had no idea. Yes. Thank you, Wise. Just fucking open up again. Nice. Bell! You're finally here. Long time no see, Lucia. Next shift, you saw me mention there was make a Spook Shack great again stand out here in Lumina Square. And she told us to come check out the Urban Legends Collective. You see, it's here to check if there's any theory related to Urban Legends. I'm just here to seek some fresh inspiration. As for Monazo, me, Yuzuha mentioned she was planning to set up the stall, but I was tied up with other stuff at school, so I didn't come then. I just figured I'd swing by and join her on the fun today. This stall's pretty solid. Gives us some real Spook Shack vibes. Too bad they didn't have any tales about ethereals down. We should come back a few days later. I don't think we get much. I see. And we got What About You? How about we tell her about that? I see. Well, since the stall's still up, the forum has been full of a lot of newbies. Once I catch some Z's, Z's. I thought that either I surf the net again, I might stumble across awesome tales like when a baby blast crawler meets a bossy trick stocks. That's just weird. I've gotten tons of inspiration from these records. You can surely use it for a story. I'll show it to you once it gets published. Can't wait to read it, Miss Yudara. Do I need to do I need to go look for some inspiration too? Nah, forget it. Yuzuha's gonna drag Alice and me into story time anyways. I'll just hear what she's got to say then. Alright. Stars are closed yet, and there are more stories. We'll come back, yeah. Yuzuha just messaged me and she wants us to meet up with her. So, we're heading out then. Sorry, Bill. Doesn't seem like there's much we could do sticking around here. Just leave it to me. Not like any of you are going to help anyways. Bell, you're the best. Next time I pull an all-morning gear, I'm totally taking you out with me. And a hurried goodbye, the three of them leave. Wait. Say leaving something behind, so I'm leaving nothing behind. Let's finish up. No, there's more. There's two more. Yep. Time to get to work. Ari. No, it's Ari. Manager. There's something I like to really special on 60 that hides in trash cans. Ever since I came to 404, I've occasionally seen some bizarre stuff. People walking along and suddenly stopping for a trash can to the corner and talking to the trash can. And sometimes the trash can even spits things out. Lucky one to receive gifts from the trash can. Should we? Yeah, I mean, it is a trash can to talk. There really is something inside. So, what should we call it? Spirit of the trash can? God of garbage? Demon of the bin? Try Sage in a Barrel. Oh, okay. Luca. When I was about to head out to the sewers for maintenance earlier, I saw a red balloon floating down there. Just like in the movies, there was a clown with the red balloon in the sewers. I'll make everything float. I'll make everyone float. Someone please go and grab that balloon or help me fix the sewers. I think the balloon's got stuck there, Luca. Is that so? Oh, makes sense now. No wonder the drainage around here has been kind of slow. Well, that's a relief. Thanks for cleaning that up. All right, with that said, I'm about to channel my inner fearless construction worker and go deal with the clogged pipes for everyone. Thank you, Mr. Luca. Jen. Hello, miss. Everyone says you can help me. Mom took me to get a short haircut last month, but it seems like some bad guys don't like my hair. They keep tapping my shoulders when I'm not paying attention and tickle my neck. And every time I turn around, I can't see everyone. Miss, you know who's playing these tricks on me. When you think to stop bullying me? Have you tried tying up your hair? If I tie up my hair, it doesn't mean bullies won't pick on me anymore, right? Thanks, miss. Once I get home, I'll tell Mom all about this, and I was going to tie it in a pretty ponytail. That'll scare those chicks away. No more bullies messing with me. Drew. Ever been to Mystic Wares over in Salem Heights? That's not his voice, but I heard all sorts of stories and wild stories about it. So when I was touring the area, I figured I might as well check it out when I'm there. Went to scope out Mystic Wares one night, late night, and I heard doors making these crazy noises. Like something's about to burst right through. Freaked me right out so bad I booked it out of there. Brother, it's an ancient ass door and the wind hit it. So the door just falling apart from age. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Shops owner never seems to be around anyways. Don't tell me they open this place to throw their fancy jewelry collection. Interesting. Well, if there's no ghost involved, I'm definitely digging into why the shop's in such a state. Damn, bro. Blaze. God, what's Blaze's place? Our shop's new soup base has been super popular lately. Working till late every night. Working till late every single night. Holy fuck, I can't read. Been working till late every single night. Finally got half a days off, and oh god, I can't read. Why can I not read this? And on my way to work, I ran some customers leaving the shop. Every one of them was clutching their stomachs that queasy look. Wearing something like Coup-ator, but we'll use the freshest, safest ingredients. How could our food be giving people stomach aches? I feel like she should have a Western accent, but of course she doesn't. The exalted still after me? They didn't cook their food thorough enough. What? So they were accidentally saying was cook it longer and take out the pot later? Looks like we even got a reminder posted in the shop to carefully cook the ingredients. Customers still struggling to get the right timing right. I better go figure out a way to optimize this. She should have a southern accent. I don't know why. It just feels like it should. Because the way she says till and then Oz. My childhood friend's been acting super weird lately. He keeps going on and on about hundreds of millions, even billions of Denny's. Like he's possessed or something. When I ask him what's up, he just brushes it off, saying he was just talking. But that excited look on his face was way too real. I'm starting to think that he's been hypnotized. Like he's trapped in some kind of dream full of Denny's. He can't wake up. Looks normal on the outside, but he's basically a zombie on the outside. Brother man, he's talking about in-game currency. Could it be one of those online games that have been super popular in New Eridu lately? You know, the ones where you scavenge for supplies and try to escape? That would escape it. Yeah, escape from Hollow Zero. Seeing him all zoned out like that. Turns out, he's just hooked on some game. Why didn't he invite me to play with him? Sure, I'm not exactly a pro gamer, but that's no reason to hide this from your best friend. Therese. It's off season at the beach, so when I'm at the reception, sometimes I scroll through art forums to kill time. For some reason, almost every artist on the forums has drawn a similar composition, low-angle character art with a wonky perspective. Is this some kind of special ritual? Is this referencing the Freered chin art, where people the dude couldn't draw her lower face? If you can't beat him, join him. People just chasing the hype. So they're just chasing trends. Not to mention it, there are really great art styles out there. Suddenly blow up like that. Kind of like how resorts run limited time events based on what's hot in the moment. What if they're just drawing for clicks? Does what the artists actually even like matter anymore? The artist gets hungry too, you know. Soldier 11. Messenger, Crimson Flame, Slugged Shadow. I come to inquire about him. The strategy to resolve a certain matter. A few days ago, I went to eat noodles as usual. I wanted to be told the shop had installed a strange new lighting system that only turns on when you shout an incantation at it, but the effect only lasts a few seconds. If you don't shout the incantation again, the lights go out. Maybe the smell to get the lights on. Voice control, lady. Got it. So the reason the other voices didn't trigger the light earlier was insufficient decibels, not the wrong incantation. I'll remind the shop owner to replace the lighting again and find out why the newer shop is using voice-activated lights in the first place. Honestly. Why? Belle, you're a bad bitch. Oh, fucking... Miyabi! Hello, Proxy. Miyabi, you into Urban Legends too? Yeah, please sign me up for tomorrow's session. How about you jump in now? Not now. Get that. It's because I'm in the middle of training to spark curiosity in my friends. Is that going well? Thanks. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Miyabi. Okay. No monsters in Ridu. We got today. Coco. So there was this customer who left a really weird note and delivery order. Extra cilantro and green peppercorns. Light salt and oil. No scallions. I took the whole shop apart looking for these ingredients, but in the end I just made a standard tea milk and sent it over. I'm totally gonna complain what the customer actually thinks. That's coming out of tea milk. Man, I need that kind of magic tea milk. I think it's a mistake, but they'll copy last order note. You think the customer has autofilled the delivery note from their latest into the tea milk order note? Yeah, good point. Hopefully next time they order tea milk, the note will say extra egg sugar and extra milk. Fingers crossed. Evelyn. Miss Yao has been acting kind of weird lately. Her mood seems to be fine with the surface, but she keeps avoiding me. Whenever I ask what's up, she just says nothing's wrong. Then she'll lock herself in her room, only to crack the door open and size me up from head to toe. At first I thought maybe I've done something to make her wary of. But then I came across a legend about doppelgangers, and another you gradually takes over the original without anyone noticing. You actually believe in this type of stuff, Evelyn? How about asking Astra? Oh, interesting. I guess we can ask her. Oh, I'm just gonna go with the bottom one. Nah. Well, now that you mention it, I think I get it. But why would Miss Astra suddenly prepare a surprise for me? There are no special holidays coming up. Even so, I shouldn't let her efforts go to waste. After all, she's been hiding her so carefully. She must have put a lot of work and thought into it. I'll look forward to it properly. Thanks for the wake-up call. You really pulled me out of that spiral. Really? Mingxi. I'll let you in on that little secret. My Bang Boo's specially archived achieved godhood. I don't know when it started, but I'll never need charging. It never needs charging anymore. Every morning after I wake up, it's at full battery. Never needs me to charge it at all. Did Sunburger herself bless me? Your Bang Boo's evolved. Congratulations. Breaking into heaven is crazy, by the way. Why? Is that embarrassed to admit that he's charging? I'm kind of in denial here. I guess I'll face reality when I come check this one's electric bill at home. Maybe we got their secrets too. Lozen. Yo, recently there's been a rumor going around tops that's some crazy, but kind of makes sense. Become the boss's personal photographer and you get lucky breakthroughs that skyrocket your career. Word is that it started over at Portion Lumax. Should I take that shot? Even if one has to set up 8 cameras at once, don't sweat the rumors, just keep your head down and hard work. I actually don't know which one would be this. Oh, okay, it's one. I was gonna say either one of those. Just keep up your hard work, bro. You're probably right. Just relieved to have some realistic fantasies. Unrealistic fantasies to put to rest. Cutting corners really isn't the way. But still, I can't help but feel bitter about life ending like this. Your luck's to turn eventually, son. Jui. Ji. Chi. Ijwi. You. Iwi. I don't know how to say these names, bro. Fucking Chinese. I used to be a huge satellite fan, you know. At Bang Boo, I don't agree, but lately My attention's been completely hijacked by the shark bear. He's got this adorable round little body, and it bops along to the music in the cutest way. It's even a built-in case is super cute. None of my friends get why I'm so into it, and honestly, now I'm starting to wonder if it's normal. Its dance moves are mesmerizing. Talking to joining the idol group. Its dance moves are mesmerizing, that's why. You think so too? It's totally on par with Satellite. It's totally genius. It can even teach us some super hard stuff like dancing. It's not too shabby, but I'm not too shabby myself either. Got a real eye for spotting talent. If it could debut, it'd definitely be the best newcomer in Bang Boot entertainment scene, hands down. Well, become its manager. Alice. Since I'm running the stall, I've been crashing at the place nearby the past few days. I don't know if it's because we've been collecting all the urban legends or what, but it seems like when we caught the attention of something, the ceiling lights in the room keep flickering. Whether the switch is off or on, even swapping the bulb didn't help. I really don't want to think too hard about this, so I don't think hard about it, and she totally restressed me for sure. Ghost is waving at you. Switch cameras. Alright, I was focused on thinking of the bulb itself. I totally fear messing my head. I didn't even consider that. I'll go back and check it out now. Gotta get it fixed before I pack up for the day, at least. I can't do Alice's voice. Alice's voice is so high-pitched and sharp. Catch some seeds, Miss Alice. Mrs. Joe. Married lady. This young lady. I haven't run into any monsters or demons, but there's been some weird stuff going on. I need you to help me figure it out. I heard from the old lady at the newsstand, for some reason, there's always young folk around your age who buy scratch cards, then scratch off just one row and bolt without a word. We're both curious. Is this some kind of trend of you young people? They want to play the lottery at Swabian Temple. Too scared of my eyes, hope it's just my imagination. What's that top one? They want to play the lottery at Swabian Temple. Is this a meta thing where you scratch off the top? Yeah, you see if it's the golden thing. Is that what it is? Swabian Temple. Right, because like players will see that and they're like, oh, if I didn't get the polychromes from the scratch card, how about I go to Swabian Temple and do the fucking dice roll? I've never done that. I've never even tried that. Ah, Swabian Temple. That's all the way over in Salem Heights, right? These kids have got some serious energy traveling back and forth between two spots that far just to lock their look on a lottery draw. I don't do this at all. Rashimi Miyabi. I've arrived, Foxy. I'm currently undergoing training where I must complete 100 tasks in a single day while wearing traditional family attire. I've already finished 99 tasks. I want to conclude this training with something I've never done before. You're well versed in urban legends of New Eridu, so perhaps you could provide me with some inspiration for the final task. About catching a show at 404. You ever seen a Bang Boo dance? Why would a Bang Boo dance? I've never seen that before. It's quite special. I wouldn't be opposed to watching Bang Boo dance in the final steps of my training. Please tell me where I must go. 404. Emergency issues have been addressed. It's time to wrap things up. Belle, you got a date with Hoshimi Miyabi. We're back! Belle, and taking all the folks I've invited, I've already stopped with their unusual experiences. I thought you went out to have fun. We did hang out. I can't wonder how sharp I can turn my voice. We did hang out for a bit. Caught a movie and met with Monica, Lucy, and Harvey to check out our show. There wasn't that time you got scared of a lamp while sleeping alone and secretly ran to Belle for help? Huh? Yuzuha? How do you know about that? My lady, our back-end system has your appointment and consultation records, you know. But you've been working hard these past few days too. Between all the fun, you've helped me assist plenty of citizens with the trouble. But these guys, I can't read. Holy fuck. Yeah, the ghosts aren't gonna cause any more trouble. That said, even if Alice knew the truth, she'd still get spooked like a plastic bag hanging from a tree branch in the dark swing in the wind, right? As if something like that would ever scare me. Hey, don't be so nervous. Even if you get spooked, I'll be going to calm you down. Alright now. I'm just messing. Duh. Ever since the Spook Shack Urban Strangeness Investigation stand set up shop in Luminous Square, our forums have been flooded with newbie registrations every single day. It's gotten way more lively. And that's all thanks to you running the shop. If you ever, like, the intonation I'm doing is perfect, bro. If only I could do a feminine voice. If you ever heard the Yuzuha English voice actor, she speaks like she's deaf, bro. I don't know if she is. I should check that up, bro. But the fucking Yuzuha has the things on the side of her head because she's deaf. She must have got that memo and stuck with it, bro, because the way she speaks is so strange. She like has random fluctuations and high-pitched intonations on the words. It's bizarre. But it fits. It makes the character unique at least. Well, I can't just stand here patting each other. We can't just stand here patting each other on the backs all day. Bottom line, this urban legend still has fulfilled its duty. Seeing the Spook Shack get a fresh lease on life, we old-timers are pretty stoked. Win-win for everyone. How about the rest of them? After playing a few morning games, Lucia was completely wiped out and went back to crash. Harvey said she went back to freshen up and dove straight into writing that there's no tomorrow. As for Monotone, sounds like something's come up at school again, so he headed back to White Bay Peninsula early. Allison? Alice and I should probably head back soon to sort through all the urban legends we collected and upload them to the forum story vault. You're always welcome to swing by Spook Shack, Bell. Where's Miyabi? Foxy, are you still busy? Let's go catch the show. Alright, heading to 6th Street now. Let's speed up at the video store. I don't believe it. Get a date with the Hoshimi Miyaba herself. Let's go. Sexy time with Hoshimi Miyabi. Where you at, bitch? You're here. Long have you been waiting? No worries. I just got here myself. Shall we go now? Let's go. It's funny.
Miyabi, you seem to really like this outfit. Is there a special reason?
It was my mother's favorite style.
I need to do more breathy
it's well
voice.
suited for training. Doesn't get in the way during combat either. What do you think, Roxy?
Roxy? Should we call her
It
Belle?
looks really nice. Suits you perfectly.
Gender neutral dialogue, that's why.
Is that so? Yanagi said the same thing before. I think we've arrived. We can talk more later.
Voice is softer. She doesn't always sound like that. Turns out, 404 is actually underground. Underground idols. I get it. Training's training, and the place doesn't matter, even underground works. We can watch the show right now. Let's grab a melon drink first. Alright then, thanks. You buy drinks at the stand and take a quick breather. 10 minutes before showtime, you head to the venue. You watch the whole satellite performance, which music blasting and a car going wild. Upbeat and fun. The dance brought by Bang Boo was something new. And with that, the training challenge of doing 100 things in one day while dressed in the family attire is complete. Until I rock casual clothes more often. Yeah, I'll think about it. Either way, thanks for giving me the best inspiration of my training. Training with you always brings something fresh to the table. I don't believe it. Another event complete. Our little melon fox. Yay! Another event done. That's it. That should be the last actual event of fucking whatever the fuck. Only 58. I missed about 50% of all my got a background off that. Only 2 hours remaining. Good little event. Fucking voice acting extravaganza for me. I mean, really, that's all that was. Me doing a bunch of voices. Hey, all
Why
the
does my voice keep cracking when I sing?
It's so strange. I can usually nail the high note just fine. Why do I keep cracking on it today? Your throat okay? Did you catch a cold or something? Need water? Your voice sounds fine, so what exactly is the problem? I don't think that's it. Suna, did you seriously overdo it at lunch again? Huh? Let me feel too. Oh, that's fried chicken here, ice cream over here, some cupcakes. Yep, definitely ate a lot. How'd you even figure that out? Case closed. Turns out Suna ate too much, so there's no room for her belly even to breathe when she needs to sing. Oh, meow. Watch all the waterworks. Will she go meow? What the fuck? Alright, you big dummy, Suna. Let me think of something. Let me think of something too. When humans eat too much, does rubbing their belly help them digest faster? Got it. Just pass the mic to the audience when you hit that high note, right? Yeah, that way you can avoid the risk of missing that high note. Look, you give the handle on unexpected situations on the stage a solid skill. We should really focus on preventing those mishaps in the first place. I'll let it slide this time, but don't expect this to become a habit. Got it? Damn, well, she's strict as fuck. I don't think this event has any other extra things. And if it does, well, watch one of those shitty fucking faceless channels.